All right. So, Thierno, you plan to run as a presidential candidate in the coming Guinea elections. Talk to me briefly about your candidacy ahead of the elections.
Yes, as you know, I have been involved for a long time as a human rights lawyer in Guinea, and also I had my own NGO to fight against corruption and make sure that my fellow citizens they get access to the judiciary system. But since the independence until today, all of the leaders that we had, unfortunately, they didn't really manage to make sure that settlement and also develop the country. As a citizen of this country, having been here for 17 years since I came back from the US and seen all of the stuff what's going on, the suffering of my people, I couldn't stay silent without, trying to deal with it. It's why I decided to run for the presidency, and I'm sure I will win the elections.
I know you are popular. You are a human rights lawyer, human rights defender. You've done pro bono work for a lot of people. But what do you think realistically your chances are of winning and becoming the next president of Guinea?
It's very simple. Since I announced my candidacy, it's all of the people around the country, the youth, the women. They are the one who are providing support and making sure that all of the steps we have to go through are done. No one has so far asked me for 1 cent. And also, for my campaign, it's the people who are going to finance it. It's not like, so many of the candidates who steal from the people while they were in power, and then they try to corrupt once again the citizens to get in order to get their support and come back to power to get much richer. My candidacy, most of the people you talk to Guinea today, they will tell you they are very glad because they were very disappointed to have these elections without having one single candidate that they could support. And they are saying today there is a hope because they know that I can really make the difference. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that this country change the direction. I will fight against corruption. I will make sure that the judiciary system work for the people, not for the elite. I will make sure that my own citizens they get access to healthcare, education, and so on. It's not just about my speech, because for 17 years they have seen what I have done in this country. I have been to jail several times. I have been tortured, but I have never given up fighting for the consolidation of democracy and the rule of law. So they know that it's not just a speech, it's my personality, it's my conduct, and they are willing to support me, and I know that they will do so. It's going to be a very difficult struggle, but I know at the end of the day, we will succeed.
Uh, some people have doubted whether there will be credible, free, fair, and transparent elections. Are you comfortable, or do you believe that all these issues will be addressed before the elections in December?
No, look, I'm not asking myself those questions. I know that the elections want to be free and fair. And if I tell myself I'm going to wait until we have an electoral system that will make sure we have free and fair elections, I will never be a candidate. And no one will be never a candidate. We know most of the African countries, not just here in Guinea, the ruling party has all of the public money. They have the local authorities, everyone. But I know for sure, even those local authorities, they have, respect and they have admiration for myself. So I'm going to fight, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes legally to win this election. And I know I will. It's not going to be free and it's not going to be fair. But when you are going to fight, you are not going to ask yourself if someone will hit you. They will, but you have to be able to stand and to keep going until the end of the fight. And at the end, you know that you will prevail.
Well, you are in Guinea, you've dealt with a lot of the politicians. And one of the things that come up usually is that these politicians come to promise heaven on earth. They say they will do all these things. Yet when they are elected, they do none of them and they actually suppress the people. What will make you different from these politicians that you know about?
It's what I'm telling you. I did my studies in Switzerland and in the US. I could have stayed in the US before coming back here in Guinea. And since I came back in Guinea, they have offered me several times ministerial positions. If it's about power and money, I could have accepted a long time ago. I have been, subject to inhuman treatment. I have been tortured, everything. I have never given up. And it's not just as I was telling you, my speech, it's my conduct. All the people who have been knowing me since I was in the primary school, all of the places that I have been so far, they know that when I say something, I do it. It's not just a matter of, talking. It's a matter of conduct. They know I'm a man of honor. When I give my word, I will respect it. And to me, it's not just, getting to power. I can see daily what my people are going through. I cannot stand seeing them suffering. So many of them, they cannot afford to eat twice a day. While you have those in power, they have the luxury to travel everywhere, to have a luxury car and everything. It's like if you are in an occupied territory, they don't care about the people. I'm not that kind of leader. I'm not that kind of people. And they know that. It's not just because I'm saying it. They know once I'm in power, I will work for them, not for myself.
So, what should the people of Guinea expect from your presidency if they so choose that they will give you the mandate coming in this December elections?
My people expect their life to change. My people expect to have access to a fair judiciary system. My people expect to have access to a quality education. My people expect to have access to a healthcare system that can help them. My people expect to live in a very nice and viable environment. And you see what's going on today. You are looking for anything. It's like a mission impossible. You go to the administration, you want to get a birth certificate, you want to get an ID. It will take you forever. While it's a right. It's not something that they are giving you. People are paying their taxes, but they are not getting anything back. Once again, you have anyone in power, just in few weeks, you will see the kind of life they are having. In general, if you want to get rich, you go to business. You don't go to public administration because you are there to serve people, not to serve yourself. But unfortunately, it's what we are seeing here in Guinea. And they know that me in power, it will completely different. I will make sure that Guinea is a very rich country. We can afford to make sure that my people have a decent life. And we will do whatever it takes to make sure that it becomes a reality in Guinea.
Before you go, Thierno, how are you going to support, financially fund all these programs that you've expressed that you are going to do about your plan? How are you going to fund it? Because, as you know, Guinea is in debt. A lot of borrowing has happened. They have, financial shortages. People are complaining about poor service delivery and all that. How are you going to fund this plan?
The issue is about the money itself. The issue is how the money that we get is used. If you look at back in 2011, Guinea had a 3% deficit. And I know if we can manage what we have already without even getting any support from outside, we can do a lot. The issue is the corruption. The issue is the illegal enrichment of people. You take any area in Guinea, the budget is never spent like it's supposed to be. It's the main issue. If we succeed putting in place rules, regulations that will make sure any cent that we spend, it's for the people, I can tell you it will make all the difference. And also, we are a state. We have to be able to create a business-friendly environment. We cannot pretend that we can finance everything. But if we have a friendly business environment, I can tell you, people will come to Guinea because they know that they will make money. And if we have, let's say, small-sized companies, we have small industries, it will create jobs and also help that can be used for the benefit of the country.
Thank you very much, Thierno Balde. I wish you the best in your quest to become the next president of the Republic of Guinea.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.